Episode 17.
Nice.
Like
She's only 17.
Yeah. Wendell Clark?
Yeah, I was gonna say the
the
Wendell
that's
Clark episode.
Yeah.
So this is a great matchup. I'm Eddie. I'm joined this week by
Bobby R. Rock.
who was here last week and the 16
Bobby R. Rock.
and the 16
sorry.
weeks before that.
Yes. I was
And-
going to say it 16 times.
And our guest panelist is
Warts.
Warts
Welcome.
again. Sons of Warts.
Sons of Anarchy Warts. Oh, wait. I gotta put the shades back on.
Gotta put the shades on.
There you go.
He's like Corey Hart. He's wearing his sunglasses at night.
Yes.
So-
Future's so bright.
So we got an interesting matchup for this week. Really interesting matchup. But before we get into that, let's explain how the whole band fight thing works. We take each band's top 5 on Spotify. We match up song 1 versus song 1, song 2 versus song 2, and so on for 5 songs. Our panelist will then pick the best song in each matchup to determine the point. The first band to amass 3 points will be declared the winner and move on in the tournament. We will provide links to the songs in the description of the YouTube video. We have also set up Spotify playlists so you can play along at home. Simply search for Idiot on Spotify. Click the profile and then access the playlist for the episode you are listening to. You can then switch back and forth seamlessly between the two programs, and you will be listening to the exact same versions that we did when we made our decisions. Don't forget, visit www.bandfights.com for past matchups and other bracket information. Okay, so this week we got Mountain versus STP, Stone Temple Pilots.
Mountain.
Yeah. Mountain, I mean, everybody knows Mississippi Queen is their overwhelming
Oh,
hit.
the Coors Light beer commercial song.
Exactly.
Yes.
But
Cowbell. Bring it.
Oh yeah,
But-
there's cowbell in that song.
But
Yeah.
they're one of the, when you read about their history, they're one of the great, like, formative, like, heavy metal classic rock bands. They're really good. I've had a chance to dive into their back catalog a little bit. It's really, really good. It's not like a Thin Lizzy situation where you know the 2 songs and the rest of it's just like, oh God, these guys.
Yeah,
have
but
no
the thing
chance.
about Mountain, though, is like everybody, well, a lot of people would know their songs are universal, to everybody.
Yeah.
But if you were to say to them, who's in Mountain?
Right.
Who's the singer? It's like,
No, but I mean they're
I
like
know that cowbell tune though.
their era though, they're like late 60s, early 70s. And
Well, even to my point, like
Yeah.
at least AC/DC
Well, I
around
know-
that time, you could say
Well, I
Angus Young.
well,
and-
they're a
but,
little later than that, but
Well, no, but in the 70s, anyways,
Yeah.
the early 70s, and even Zeppelin and the Who and
yeah,
know,
but at
those
the time,
members stood out.
At the time, Mountain was there, and Leslie West who's the lead singer and guitar player. He's like universally admired and yeah, they're an influential band. So, I mean, what do we have to say about STP? Like their STP's awesome. I mean, everybody knows Scott Weiland's tragic story, but as a band, like the backing members of that band, they're really good. Really good players. They're really good at writing songs. Like, yeah, they're amazing.
Well, and they have their own distinctive sound too.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they were able to continue after Scott with a brand new singer and
Yeah, with Chester Bennington, who also killed himself.
Well, and then after,
Yikes.
but after that,
I didn't know that.
Oh, you
they-
didn't know Chester Bennington?
No.
Oh, he was in Lincoln Park. And
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So they
He-
had. Wow.
Was that like a side project or was he actually STP?
He filled in, I think,
Yeah.
but didn't record with them. It was
No,
more
he
like
did record with them. They had.
I don't think so.
No,
I'll
they
try
did.
to look that up.
You can look that up while we're
I don't
listening to
think
the
they
first
did.
song, but they did. No, there's a. He recorded a song with them.
Yeah?
And it's good. It's really good.
Hmm.
But
Is it in the top 5? I
it's
wonder.
it's not.
Oh.
It's all Scott Whelan stuff.
And the power of Scott Whelan to go on to another band,
Yeah, on
Right.
the Velvet Revolver.
And he committed suicide or you just OD'd on?
I think Whelan was an OD.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. Bennington was definitely suicide. So
The
yeah.
tragic history of rock.
The tragic history of rock. So let's get into song 1. So for song 1, obviously the only song that everybody from Mountain will recognize from Mountain, it's Mississippi Queen.
Cool, clear, crisp. Sorry. And that, Coors Light commercial. Yeah.
and for SDP, it's Interstate Love Song.
There you go. Another great song.
Yep. All right, song 1 in the books.
You got it.
Yeah, that's a good matchup.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Words.
Can we start it off?
Yeah, take the lead off.
Sure. So, yeah, Interstate Love Song, STP. That's basically high school time, right? For us, I think.
Well, not for BR.
Yeah,
Well, is
mine
he-
was
is
like
he-
grade
is he
3.
that much older than us? Wow.
I know. How old are you?
The truth comes out. I'm 44.
Yeah, he's younger.
Just
than me.
recently.
I'm turning 48.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's 100.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's 100
He
years
was in
older.
grade 3.
He
Yeah.
was in grade 3. Okay, well, 90s for me, high school for me. I like that song. It's not my favorite STP song. And Mississippi Queen, even though it's like totally scarred in my memory as a Coors Light beer commercial, that's a great song. And I think I'm going to side on the classic rock side of things for this one. I'm going to pick Mississippi Queen. I just like that, the whole feel of that song, the classic rock guitar riffs and solos in it. And
Gotta mention the cowbell, man.
it starts off with the cowbell.
Cowbell.
All I can think of is
through it.
Yeah.
You can just see Will Ferrell.
That's exactly
just
right. Will
playing
Ferrell
along.
standing up with his gut hanging out, hitting that cowbell. So there you go, Mississippi Queen.
Bobby?
Do you know how the cowbell ended up in that song?
In this song or
Somebody-
in
somebody
this
went-
Fear the Reaper?
Let me guess. Christopher Walken walked in and went, "We need more.
We need
I got
more
a
cow-
fever,
I got
and
a
we
fever.
need more cowbell." The only prescription.
You got
is
some
more
fun facts
cowbell.
for us.
I do.
Let's go.
So the bassist and producer, Felix Pappalardi.
See,
Pappalardi.
see, if you let me produce us, we would have hit like Mississippi Queen.
Right. Cowbell.
So he
More
was the
cowbell.
producer, but hold on just one sec here.
And you've lost me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've lost it. Anyways, so the drummer, I was trying to find the drummer's name, but I can't find
Yeah.
it. So the drummer would count in the song as a cowbell.
Ah, yeah.
And the bass player said, because he was the
Keep
producer,
it.
he goes,
Just keep counting.
Yeah. Just keep cowbell.
yeah, and he kept it in the mix. And that is the most recognizable part of the song. So there you go.
Well, I don't know about that statement, but yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh,
But the guitar
okay,
riff.
I challenge you.
The guitar
If you
riff.
play the beginning of that song with the cowbell, you know
No,
what
but
song
the
it is.
guitar riff is. Oh yeah, it's instantly recognizable.
Yes,
True.
Just based
Give
on
me that.
cowbell alone.
Yeah.
So what do you?
So, yeah, I mean, strong song by STP. Probably not one of my favorites, but you're up against cowbell, baby. Mountain for me.
Yeah, it's a sweep.
Yeah.
I gotta go for Mississippi Queen. I love the guitar sound in that song. It's so like, it's got that early '70s, late '60s
Mhm.
dirty guitar sound, almost like what Black Sabbath was doing. I think Black Sabbath's a little bit later by maybe a year.
Hmm.
I think Black Sabbath came out in '69, and these guys were like '68
Mm.
because they played Woodstock. So
Cool.
yeah, STP Interstate Love Song. I remember when that song came out. I'm like, that's a really catchy song. I really enjoy it. It's gotten a little overplayed over the years. Whereas Mississippi Queen, other than the 30-second commercial that Greg keeps referencing, it's still fresh to me. I love the sound of that. Like that's the sound that I really love. I love that dirty rock and roll sound of that era.
But what do you guys think about it being recognizable for like a commercial or something like that? Even though it has a power to it, does it actually wreck the song or
What, you mean the fact that it was in a commercial?
No.
yeah? Oh yeah,
No.
for sure. Like
no, because for me anyways, I would say no, because sometimes that does wreck a song, and in this case it doesn't. Like there's a part of the song that's like like that kind of instantly brings up that commercial for me, but the rest of the song is so strong on its own that it kind of pushes over that. So
Yeah, and sometimes it just brings it back to your mind, but it doesn't. You don't hear the whole song, so it doesn't ruin it really.
right.
I guess it depends on the commercial, right? It depends how played the commercial is. Like if you hear the commercial, every half hour, like when you're watching TV, it can get old, but
But the power of marketing too, right? They took a song that wanted to create a good time, good vibe, party atmosphere. Like that's the song.
yeah, and ultimately, if it's a good song, it's gonna stand on its own,
Yeah.
regardless of where it's used. But
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so Mountain up early on STP here. So for song 2, we got for Mountain, it's For Yasgur's Farm, which Greg
I believe is a Woodstock reference. I'm pretty
that's-
sure that's the
I'm
name of the field where they had Woodstock. Yeah.
Yep. And for STP, it's the acoustic version of Plush. All right, song 2. Mountains up 1-0. Plush acoustic.
Hmm.
And For Yasgur's Farm. Wortman, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Snopes called. You get the green check mark.
Fact check correct?
Yeah, for fact check correct. Yeah, For Yasgur's Farm refers to Woodstock, so that's
Good,
where it took
good.
place.
I'm glad I didn't embarrass myself like that. So here's my thought process on this one. I was disappointed that we had an acoustic version of Plush because I actually like that song. The Mountain song was pretty good. It had its moments. So it had its kind of classic rock guitar solo kind of, groovy moments. But I found myself singing along to Plush, and I think that's going to push it over the edge for me. So I think I'm actually going to vote for Plush on this one, just because I kind of enjoyed it. I don't know why. Even though I would rather have heard the original kind of grunge with the guitar and non-acoustic version, but I'm going to vote for Plush.
Okay, I'll go next. I'm gonna go for Mountain on this one. I'm not a huge fan of Plush, even the recorded version. It's just not my favorite STP song. And then you throw in the acoustic version. It's like you strip out all the energy from that song. Like that song, if anything, it's energetic, and you strip that all away, and it's just not like For Yasgur's Farm. It was okay. It like Greg was saying, like there's moments where it kicks in and you want it to keep going. And then like the chorus, it just kicks in for a second and you're like, yes. And then it scales it back to the verse again, and it's like, but it's still a solid rock song. So yeah, for me it's For Yasgur's Farm.
Wow.
So you didn't think
yeah,
you'd be in this
we'll
position.
put the
Here we
pressure
go.
on you.
No pressure at all. I was disappointed that Plush was acoustic. I fail to recognize why out of the whole STP catalog, number 2 would be an acoustic version of Plush. And
To quote Brad McDonald, there's a lot of stupid people on planet Earth. And
Well,
they all have,
you know what?
and they all have
I-
Spotify accounts.
And I get it. It's heartfelt, and you could probably hear Scott Whelan's voice in a more of an intimate
Yeah.
way
Mhm.
that you
Yeah.
really hear. How good of a singer he was.
Yes.
So that I guess, but I just don't understand the popularity.
Wow.
Hey.
This is interesting. We have a fourth guest host.
But the Yasgur's Farm, man, I've heard it before.
Yeah.
And I like a song that's dynamic like that kind of lays back in a verse and kind of kicks it into this
Yeah.
kind of, chuggy kind
Yeah.
of rock, classic rock thing. I loved it. So that gets my vote.
Wow.
Here we go. Here we go. Mountain.
Mountain's up 2-0.
Yeah.
So we move into song 3. And song 3, this is going to be a little tougher.
Yeah.
Because for STP, we got Vaseline. And for Mountain, Never in My Life, which I took a listen to. It's a really good song. So this is going to be an interesting one. So we'll take a listen, see if STP can somehow stay alive. And we're back. So what's going to happen here? Can STP stay alive?
Oh, yeah. They're
Yeah.
down 2-0.
Yeah, Vaseline versus Never in My Life. Now, you know what? I'll go first. This is a tough one because I really like Vaseline's such a great song. Never in My Life, not too familiar with it, but man, that's a really good song. Like, it's the same along the same lines as Mississippi Queen. It's like it's a dirty guitar riff, like just a great classic rock sound to it. I'm gonna go with Never in My Life. I'm going with Mountain on this one. As much as it pains me to not vote for STP, but yeah, it's a great song and I love it. So, Bobby,
Yeah. I struggle with this because the STP song I like. I mean, I'm a fan of it. It's probably one of their stronger songs for me, but Never in My Life, I really dug it. Like, it makes me want to download like all Mountain stuff. Like, I really, really liked it. The only thing that ticks me off about that is it's just shy of ripping off their biggest hit.
Mississippi Queen.
yeah, it is. It really.
And I don't like that, but then there's songs in an album that fit.
bands have a sound, right? They just do.
Right. So, I mean, it definitely fits in the same album as Mississippi Queen. So, as I dive into Mountain more and more, I'll probably understand it a little bit better. But I rocked out to that song a lot harder than STP. And, and then I think, too, if Mountain was played first and STP was played after, would I be kind of more, But in this case, I'm going to pick Mountain.
All right. Well,
I was back and forth on that one, baby.
Oh, boy.
STV goes down. I can't
know.
believe this.
I
Well,
just-
Warts, what do you say?
So you guys both pick Mountain, so my vote doesn't matter, right?
it doesn't matter.
Quick
Like,
match, I'm sorry.
we eliminated.
No, it's fine.
We eliminated STP.
I like
in
the lack of pressure.
3 straight.
Yeah,
so it doesn't matter. You
well,
pick
let's
one.
like just academic purposes here. Let me, because I was struggling with this too, because I really like Vaseline. It's kind of hard because now it doesn't matter. Maybe I would have voted for Vaseline. I don't know.
Yeah?
I'll say Vaseline. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So it's kind of academic.
Yeah,
but,
it's just.
I mean, why though?
And that.
I don't know. I just it's hard. I think because I really enjoyed that song, like listening to it. But then you kind of talking about how it sounds so much like Mississippi Queen, and it doesn't.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
kind of going back and forth.
Yeah, it's got like the same pace as Mississippi Queen, but it's got that real guitar hook that's different from
Yeah.
Mississippi Queen.
And I really enjoy like that kind of classic rock sound, but
It's dirty. It's a dirty song. I love
It is, yeah, it is. But I also, it's
Vaseline.
respect to the grunge, right? Like
Yeah.
90s grunge
Yeah.
era. So, because it doesn't matter. I'm going to vote for Vaseline.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, Vaseline's a great song, but and that's a great thing about this tournament is you run across songs like before we did this, I would have never stumbled across Never in my life.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like you said, it's like I want to put that in my
Oh yeah.
I want to put that in my playlist and listen to it again. Like it's so that riff is such a great hook, and it's and Leslie West's vocals in that are just the vocals. I think the vocals are what makes it sound most like Mississippi Queen
Yep.
because he got that
Maybe.
riff,
Yeah.
and then he's got the same tone to his voice.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's so good. It's kind of like it's like a revelation, right? Yeah, like oh man, this I've never heard this before, and this
Yep.
is really good. So yeah, it's that's the cool thing about this tournament is you hear a new song and you get excited about it, and that
Yep.
song came out in like 1968,
Yeah.
and I've never heard it before, and it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So
And I mean, the good thing about streaming platforms is now I can go and stream all of Mountain. It's not so good for the artists
yeah,
like to date.
no,
But,
That's a
I mean-
topic for a whole nother show.
yeah, that's true.
for sure. So, wow, when I saw this matchup, I did not foresee this happening. Like
No.
I thought STP is walking through this. I mean, obviously, Mountain had Mississippi Queen.
Yeah.
But like you even look at the Spotify play, like the number of streams. It's like Mississippi Queen has like 150 million streams, and then all the other Mountain songs, it's like 1 million.
Yeah.
It's like it falls off a cliff, and that's like you just look at that and go, they're a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Like their other songs are going to be garbage, but that's
But-
a
but
really
they're
so
actually
much.
good.
Yeah.
yeah, like they're just, and there's something to be said about like, they're like AC/DC. You can say the same thing. Like their songs kind of all have the same
Yep.
feel to them, and Mountain has that same thing. Like
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
yeah, their
That's
songs,
right.
their
Yep.
songs have a feel to it, and if you like that feel, you're gonna dig their stuff. You're gonna dive in. So, for song 4, we got for Creep or for STP, it's gonna be Creep for Creep, and for Mountain, it's gonna be Nantucket Sleigh Ride. I've had
Nantucket Sleigh Ride.
All right, Christmas song.
Wow.
It's a
Is this Christmas Spotify list?
Christmas in July.
Christmas in July.
All right, let's see if STP can get on the board, not get shut out by Mountain. Shockingly, like I still can't believe that.
That they're done?
Well, yeah, I can't
Yeah.
believe Mountain took it to him like this, but man, Mountain's really good.
It's the strength of classic rock.
Yeah, like they're consistently good. Like their songs are
Mhm.
great. So this last time we had Creep, which isn't my favorite song. So I guess I'll start it off. Creep's not my favorite
Foreshadowing.
song. Nantucket Sleigh Ride. It's a longer song. Like it's 6 minutes long, and I think Bobby said it best. Like we started and the vocals didn't seem to match what they did vocally in the other songs, but like man, they're good players. Like they're the riff in there, it sounded like a Sabbath riff,
Yeah.
which is different from their like Mississippi Queen and Never in My Life. So I'm voting for Nantucket Sleigh Ride. I never thought STP would come into this tournament. I'd listen to 4 STP
And
songs
you wouldn't
and I
give a
wouldn't vote
vote.
for them
Yeah.
once. But
Wow.
that song, again, it's like Bobby said, the vocals didn't seem to match, but the longer the song went on, the more it grew on you, and it I don't know, it just gets under your skin, and I don't know, and like musically, it's so good. Like the verse is slow and then it kicks into this instrumental part that's so heavy and awesome. So yeah, for
Okay.
me it's Mountain. Bobby?
Well, in this case, Creep is not my favorite STP song,
Yeah.
but it's still a good tune. I mean, I still really liked it. This Nantucket Sleigh Ride, I mean, I'm not a big fan of songs that just, it was a sleigh ride to nowhere. The vocals grew on me as we went, but I mean, it just didn't match up. So STP for me.
All right.
Well, full disclosure, Creep is a song that I sang in high school with a band. Shout out to Rusted Machine, RCBHS circa 1994.
Oh my gosh.
At high school, some kind of assembly, yes. So, so I do, I have an affinity for that song. I think I enjoyed the sleigh ride, though. I enjoyed that ride. I don't know, it's hard. Because there's parts of that song that don't really work with other parts of that song. His vocals in that song, different from kind of the Mississippi Queen and those other ones, were much different.
Yeah,
And it just didn't seem to work.
Yeah, it's like he's singing clean and it doesn't
Right.
fit. If he's saying that like the same dirty style
Right.
of Mississippi Queen, it would
I
be
think it would have been a
that
no
song.
contest.
Yeah, it would be a no contest. That song.
So,
Because
man.
musically it's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of torn here.
Well, if it
Don't
makes-
try to sway them.
Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, STP's already out.
Yeah,
so.
it's true.
Yeah.
This is all academic. I think I liked enough of that mountain song to vote for it, though.
Wow.
Wow.
Hmm.
Respectable.
This could be the greatest. As much as Metallica getting upset was a true upset.
Yeah.
I thought for sure when I saw this matchup, I thought STP's walking away with this.
Yeah.
I never thought they would get slaughtered like this. Because it's 4-0 now. So I don't even know what to say. Like, it's crazy.
Speechless.
Yeah, it's speechless.
Have we had a 5-0 shutout?
Oh yeah, we've had a few.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called the Elvis sweep.
Well,
officially.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I was on that.
Yeah,
I
and
should
you were on
remember.
that.
Yeah.
It's so
yeah,
long
there's
ago.
been a couple ACDC over Dave Matthews.
That was because of you.
No, that was because
No, I was
That
all.
was because it was ACDC
yeah, it was,
versus
it was
Dave
because
Matthews.
It was because ACDC is awesome and Dave Matthews sucks. For song 5, let's see if STP can. I can't believe I'm saying these words in this order. For STP, it's Sex Type Thing,
Ooh.
and for Mountain, Theme of an Imaginary Western. All right, can STP stave off the shutout? They're already out, but Bobby, go ahead. Sex Type Thing or
Yeah, I was really pumped about a couple mountain songs ago.
yeah.
I'm not really understanding the depth of those songs. They're just kind of, and I'm not a big fan of the vocals in the last couple songs. Like, I don't know, they're a little like psychedelic, high range falsetto stuff that I don't know, but it was fine for the time. I got to go right back to the grunge and that, Sex Type Thing. Probably one of my favorite STP songs, so that gets my vote.
Yeah, I'll make it a 2 for Sex Type Thing for me. The Mountain song again, like musically, it's right up my alley. Like I really like it, but it's the vocals that hold that song back. If he just sang with a little bit of gravel like he does in Mississippi Queen and the other song that we loved. I mean, it's like musically, they're so good. They're so dynamic. There's so many different moving parts in those songs, but yeah, the vocals just hold it back. And Sex Type Thing has a real energy to it. Like it's driving, and Scott Weiland's voice is amazing in that song. So yeah, for me it's STP. Let's get them on the board.
Yeah,
they deserve better than they've got so far. But yeah, Mountains, for me, Mountains a revelation. One of the revelations of this whole tournament. Like everybody knows Mississippi Queen, and that's a cool song, but their back catalog's really good. So yeah, they deserve to move on. So.
Yep. Well, we'll make it a sweep for this song. I agree. Well, Sex Type Thing, great grunge song, great STP song. Just a little bit to edge out the what is the title of that song? Something about the mountain song.
It was
some
like
country. Something.
Title of an imaginary theme for an imaginary western.
Imaginary western. Okay, interesting. So no.
But again, like they had that organ underneath, and it sounds so good.
Yeah.
Like if the vocals match the level of playing that's going on there.
There was some good some decent elements there, but yeah, it didn't quite come together. So.
Yeah, for me, it's just the vocals. Like everything but the vocals. Through
so STP makes it. They make it respectable. I guess.
It's not really respectable. It's
no shutout.
It's really a
no skunk.
stomping.
Yeah.
And this is the first real stomping that's been a shock.
Shocker stomping.
Yeah, like you look at Mountain and you go, Mississippi Queen. It's got 150 million streams, and that song's iconic. It's like an iconic classic rock song. But then their back catalog's really, really good. Like, like their third song, Never in My Life. I mean, that song is really good. I really enjoyed that. It's a revelation.
Yeah.
It's not Burn in Hell good, but it's pretty good.
I love how you love that song.
Burn in Hell is like a standard.
I mean, it's pretty good, but
no.
I am
you
surprised.
You could stop that sentence right there.
I'm surprised at the fact that you'd never heard of Burn in Hell before.
You're gonna burn in hell
before this tournament.
I'm shocked after hearing it. I can't believe I wasn't aware of this song before now. But and
that's why we do this.
Exactly. And this is why
your next favorite song could be a Burn in Hell.
It could be.
Or a Yazger's Farm.
Or it could be Yazger's or Never in My Life. Like, yeah, I mean that's why you gotta listen to the songs. You can't do this on paper. You gotta actually listen to the songs. Even songs you think you know. You hear them again and you go,
not so much.
Or a song you never heard before. You go, wow, this is really good. I'm glad I showed up and drank beer tonight because
that's right.
Yeah. So, well, don't forget to
smash that like button.
Share, subscribe. If you listen to the songs, I know there's a lot of STP fans out there that are probably absolutely disgusted with us.
Just up in arms.
Oh,
as they say,
just like vomiting all over their laptops.
Ready to storm the Capitol.
They're ready to storm the Capitol. They're ready. They're in their cars. They're got their pitchforks. They're on their way. They're on their way to the Niagara region.
They have their horn helmets.
That's right.
Viking helmets.
The Viking helmets.
Otherwise known as.
They've gone with the Braveheart face paint and they're ready to rock.
Yes.
Yeah, so
freedom
for STP.
That's right. But they're done.
Yeah. So they're done. So next week we've got a really good matchup. It's a really strange matchup, actually.
Yeah.
I know Bobby's a big proponent of it's got to be the same genre, so this one is right up his alley. It's going to be Sammy Hagar, so just his solo stuff, not the Van Halen years. against Stained.
Stained. Wow. A blast from the, again, mid-90s.
Yeah.
A blast from the sometime
I
semi-recent.
think I can remember 2 songs.
Well,
Oh.
well, you're gonna hear 5. So.
Okay, well,
All right,
do it.
so don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You know, we don't have a Patreon page, so we'll give you our address. You can send us money in an envelope,
Straight up in
Yes,
the mail.
yeah, we're
Checks
getting
in the
straight
mail.
up in the mail.
You know what? That's your next move.
A Patreon account.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
Idiot. For music.
Right.
Something like that.
Idiot Patreon. So, all right. So we'll see you next week on Ben Fights.